Hello again, this is the Moto Professor. Riding along. Professor Moto. What a beautiful day. Look at this. Just scenic and gorgeous. The suspension, it's so soft when you change modes into Enduro. It's really something. Now in rain mode, the suspension stays reasonable, but it's kind of maximum ABS intervention, maximum traction control intervention, and it softens the throttle. This is the road I want to take. We will see how this goes. No one behind me. Slow down. It turns to gravel right away here. Bunch of gravel in the intersection. There we go. And this is a dirt road. Sign says rough road. We'll see about that. What I'm gonna do is take off my sunshade. There we go. Now I can see a little better. Second gear. Stand up. I'm taking it really easy right now, but I am standing up. Just because the bike, it absorbs bumps. Well, your legs are doing half the work, but also the center of gravity goes down low. The bike just does what it's supposed to do, but the truth is, this is good enough. I can be. Squirrel won't get out of the way. I can sit down on this. This is it. Whew. The front end just moves around a little more on, that's bumpy here. This would be hell in a car. Oh, now it's pavement. Now it's pavement. Sorta. Sorta pavement, sorta not. Oh yeah, I'm just like Ewan McGregor. So funny. But, you know, and I know people ride sport bikes and stuff on roads like this, but I'd hate that. Whenever I ride a pure sport bike on a road like this, I am not happy. I'm nervous. You feel the front tire just moving all around, you know, and a bigger front wheel. Makes difference. The suspension travel makes a lot of difference just because of the bumps. But then this enduro mode, it just softens the throttle response just the right amount. It softens the suspension just the right amount. And the dynamic suspension, I guess, is doing a lot of adjustment on its own. I thought this was going to be a dirt road. This is more of just a crappy road. Ooh, pick your line. The dirt's better. The dirt's better. The pavement is such crap. But when the pavement goes away and you're more on dirt, it's actually a better ride. But again, the bike is just... The bike's like, so what? It's me because I don't have any dirt experience to speak of. But I'm a little on edge. The bike just does what it's supposed to do. Roughly a million times standing up. A million times better standing up. Sitting is good. It's just a very, very, very bumpy road. And when you stand up, you don't feel it all. My field light's on already. Let's hope I don't run out of gas. Let's hope I have my wallet. I do. I would be going half the speed in my car. Maybe. Maybe half the speed. Oh my gosh, I'm going way faster than I thought. I thought I was going like 20, and I'm going like 35. This bike, it just does what it's supposed to do, man. Oh, you can see so much when you stand up. Almost feels like a real road right now. Not anymore. I'm taking it easy, but I've never been down this road before, and as you can see, there's traffic the other way. Hello, traffic the other way. Volvo, always a Volvo. Did he pull off so I could come down? Slow down for this guy. Plenty of room, plenty of room, plenty of room. It's the beauty of a bike. He waved at me. He knows I'm digging it. Yeah, I could be in third gear. I could be hauling. I was in third gear for a while there. Tendency there is to try and fly. And again, I don't know this road. Could turn to deep gravel if I don't pay attention. It's not though. It's a weird road. It's one of those roads that gets worse, gets better, gets worse, gets better. Yeah. So some of the other roads around here, what I like is that they're more pure dirt. And as a matter of fact, they have quite a bit of sand on the surface. Ooh, this is bumpy. And we had hard rain last night, big thunderstorms. So there's all kinds of puddles. All kinds of puddles. I was like, is someone behind me? No. This would be a good road if you have friends with sport bikes. You say, oh, let's go for a ride, and then you take them down a road like this. I watched that new Point Break movie over the weekend. I actually watched it on a plane. I was flying back from a conference in Las Vegas. So this Point Break movie, it's a remake of the awesome movie, the one with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze and Gary Busey. And I can't decide whether it's a good movie or a bad movie, the new one. Can't decide. It was fun to watch. There were way more motorcycles in it than the first movie, so it has that. But it seemed a little confused about what it was. There's all this talk about lines, which is funny, you know, because there's so many motorcycles in it. You know, this guy feels responsible because some guy died on a motorcycle following his line. And then there's a line later in the movie, and I think it was about snowboarding or some other crap. Someone else dies following the same kid's line, the same guy's line on the snowboard. And what we see there, into the dirt road, or non-dirt road, into the crappy road. Switch out of enduro mode here. Dynamic. I have no idea where I am. That ain't my road. I'm a little lost. That's alright. Well, I'm going south, so I'm doing the right thing. Oh, I may be on exactly the road I want to be on. I may be exactly where I want to be. So back to Point Break. All this talk about, and then so there's this line where the guy says, the guru guy, the Patrick Swayze character, the new version of the Patrick Swayze, and I don't know any of these actors' names in this new movie. Who cares who they are, right? But this guru dude, he says, "Oh, it stopped being your line once he took it. It was his line. Once he chose it, it was his. He chose the line, and then he died, and it's his problem, not yours, or whatever." You know? Is this supposed to be deep? I don't get it. I don't think it's all that deep. No shit. No shit. When you are riding a motorcycle or snowboarding or whatever, you don't get to just follow someone and hope that that line that they take works for you. You're in charge of your own ride, and your job is to keep yourself alive. What's the word for that? Duh. I don't know. You know, so the movie, it tries to kind of be a little bit deep. I guess the original Point Break tried to be deep, but you know, because it's Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze, you just sort of don't take it seriously ever. You just enjoy kind of the badass awesomeness of it all. Lots of guns, lots of shooting, lots of surfing, jumping out of airplanes. And that's another thing, is that movie was all about surfing, and this, they changed it so that it's not just surfing, it's kind of all extreme sports together. The original had a little of that because they also like jumping out of airplanes and stuff. But the original was the idea, these guys are surfing, that's what they do. They surf. There's like a moving truck here. So, have fun with that moving truck. I think I cut some miles off my trip by taking that road. Alright, that's an option. That's a way to go. Oh. This road isn't exactly pleasant itself here, huh? Check it out. Check it out. Now, do I have to make a left on 82? I bet I do. I'll make a left on 82 and go that way. Giving away what roads I'm on. Like you'd ever find any of this crap. Talk about the middle of nowhere, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to go this way. Guessing now. I'm guessing. I'm not saying I want intersections without gravel. I don't have a hope for that. But I swear, around here on roads like this, it's like every intersection has gravel. And all you gotta do is give it a little gas, trying to leave, and the tire squirts out. If you ever wonder why I take the intersection, right, when I turn off onto a road or onto a road, why I take it easy, it's because it's just piled up with gravel. There's no reason to lean the bike over in that mess. Every intersection is something to watch out for. Alright, I need to pay attention here. So there's my review of Point Break. Fun to watch. Fun to watch. Don't think about it, because if you think about it, you'll find all kinds of things to pick on in the movie. And it's really kind of silly. And in some sense, they didn't need to do a remake. But has a lot of motorcycles. So, you know, consider that. That's what we all want. We all want movies with more motorcycles. 37. That seems like the road I would want, but it's not. I don't think it is. Well, I thought I did a shortcut, but maybe I didn't. I guess I could be in 6th gear here. If I don't have any intention of passing this truck, I should just tootle along. Sunshade back down. It was nice. It was like a tree canopy on that crap road. Can't call it dirt road. There was dirt, but there was also really bad paper. Which, you know, different people have different ideas of what a road should be. All right. Well, where's the intersection? Here it is. Ah, there we go. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even using the GPS. Sometimes I watch other motovloggers, and then they say, I have no sense of direction or whatever. I guess I have a decent sense of direction in that I'm always aware of north, south, east, west, you know? And I also have a good sense of how far I've gone. So at least out in the middle of nowhere, I'm pretty good at weaving my way back to where I want to be. It's probably because I lived in the mountains for so long, and those roads wind all over the place. So, you know, when you do get to an intersection, you have to really be able to figure out where are you and how far have you gone. Just tootle along and think, oh, this is so nice. Look at this. Hear the engine hop on D-cell through this microphone, I don't think. Cool sound. This engine sounds good. It's not the best sounding engine, but it sounds really good. The exhaust note is nice. And just the massive amount of torque on tap makes the bike fun. I love this where the sign says rough road, and it's just like one little bit, and it's actually a patch in the road. It's not bad at all. You know, if you were in your, I guess if you were on a lowered slammed Hayabusa going 130, that might feel like a rough road to you. This thing, not even in a normal car, is that the bad part. There's other parts of this road that are kind of bad in a car, because going the other way, the road really drops off. There's a deep rut in the pavement, and so it's bumpy, but it also just kind of tries to grab the tire. On a bike, you just ride on the other side of the lane. You just ride in the left part of the lane instead of the right part, and you're fine. I have a turn coming up. Truck farm. The stuff you see out here just cracks me up. I've told you all about the truck farm before. And instead of calling it a junkyard, they call it the truck farm. And so it's a giant field full of trucks. It's like trucks grow. But not new trucks, not fresh new trucks springing out of the ground. Somehow what grows on this farm are old rusted pieces of crap. But hey, if you need a part for your 87 Silverado, they got it. Your F-150 from the 1700s, before Henry Ford, before Henry Ford was even born. They've got that. Come on, truck farm, where you at? Woo! I can't believe sometimes I wish I had a faster bike. Like, what am I thinking? Like, what do I mean a faster bike? Like, a Super Duke? 1290 Super Duke? What's that like? What happens when you turn the traction control off on that thing? Alright, I don't have a lot more to say, so here's what I'll say. Goodbye, thanks for watching, and subscribe, please. Comment. Like videos if you like them. Let me know what's good and bad. Tell me I'm boring. Tell me what parts are actually kind of decent, reasonably fun to watch. Alright, I'm signing off. Cheerio!